Hello and welcome everybody to the Rose Gold Videocast. Some interesting news broke yesterday in the movie world, something I have not touched on, but thought, hey, I like this guy. I like the news that just broke, so let's discuss. The current trilogy of Exorcist films being made now is out, and Mike Flanagan's Exorcist is in, baby! If you're unaware of who Mike Flanagan is, I beg you to go watch some of his work. The dude does it all. The dude is a director, he's a producer, he's a writer. The only thing he doesn't do is act, and he forces his wife to do that part. But yes, that is correct. Mike Flanagan will be writing, directing, and producing the next Exorcist film. Which is pretty crazy because The Exorcist Believer just came out previous October 2023, and despite receiving negative reviews and not the best box office numbers, a sequel was in the works. However, it looks like they changed their mind and they thought, yeah, we're not going down that route again. So yes, that's interesting on its own. However, the more interesting part to me is that they brought in Mike Flanagan, and they're saying that this next movie by him is going to be a different, more wilder take on the story itself, which I am 100% for. If you're making a remake of a movie, don't do it by the books. Don't do it beat for beat, okay? Put in your own twist. Put in your own turns and own story plot points. All I want Mikey is to do is to make something nice, okay? That's all he's got to do. Make it his own. God. Take what we have and put his little Mikey twist on it, all right? That's it. And normally when I see a tweet like this or announcement like this, it's, first of all, it's on Twitter, and you're going to get all the negative comments in the world, all the negative energy, negative vibes, just flooding the comment section on something about a movie remake in Hollywood. Because Hollywood only makes remakes these days. Shut the fuck up. If you're one to complain... If you're one to complain about remakes in Hollywood and how Hollywood's out of ideas, then why are all the original movies having shit box office numbers? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Go see a fucking movie. When a remake is announced, yeah, it's going to get a bunch of backlash because of this, because people want new things. They don't want the same recycled storyline. They want something fresh. They want something new. Mike Flanagan has been on a freaking roll lately with all the things that he's directed. Not only directed, but just produced or written. Whatever. I'm going to say directed because, like I said, he does basically everything already. Mikey has been in the directing game for, yeah, a little while now. However, he didn't really fully get some steam until fairly recently, I would say. He took up stories like Oculus. He took up Hush, Before I Wake. Nothing truly crazy and groundbreaking for the time. Hush is a very fun movie, very unique for its time, also kind of using a different protagonist with her inability to hear and how that can kind of play into a home invasion style movie. Very good. Watch it if you haven't. I do really quickly want to point out, though, that beginning with Hush, Mikey started using the same actors and actresses in pretty much all of his work going forward. Yes, that is right. Kate Siegel is married to Mike Flanagan, and she does an excellent job in all of the works that she has been in. And actually, on a rewatch, I realized that Samantha Sloyan is also in Hush, which she appears in a number of other works later down the line. Now here's where things get cooking. Gotta put on the reading glasses for this. 2018 TV miniseries The Haunting of Hill House hits Netflix. Woo! Y'all, this is a hot show. This is a hot show. If you have not seen The Haunting of Hill House, definitely go watch it. Can't recommend it enough. Awesome. Spooky with a bit of thrill, with a bit of mystery. It's good. It's good. And once again, you go look through the cast list of The Haunting of Hill House, you'll see him. Yep. Tons of recurring actors and actresses. And in the 2020s, we have Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, Midnight Club, and The Fall of the House of Usher. Haunting of Bly Manor, recently watched, recently finished. I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as Hill House, but this one's a lot more like a study on the people rather than the more spooks going on. It really focuses in on all the characters in the story. My all-time favorite, though, of Mike Flanagan has got to be Midnight Mass. Guys, I'm looking right now on IMDb at Midnight Mass, and it's rated a 7.7 out of 10. That's pretty criminal. Go watch Midnight Mass if you haven't at this point. It is Easily one of my favorite shows. It is a miniseries. You can knock it out in a weekend. Easy peasy. Love the story. Love all the characters. Mwah! Chef's kiss. It's my favorite. And last but not least, we have The Fall of the House of Usher. I am currently watching the show. So far, it's really good. So far, I like it a lot. Anyways, with literally all that being said, and literally all of that underneath this guy's belt for, I almost said discography. Directing credits under this man's belt. I have full confidence in his Exorcist remake, reboot. I don't really know. It also might be marketed as a sequel to the original films. Who even knows anymore? But I get it. Remakes are scary. Remakes are terrifying because you're like, how's it going to compare? Is it going to do the original justice? Is it going to bring something new to the table at the same time? I have my full confidence in Mike Flanagan. I have very much enjoyed his work, and something I really appreciate about him is that he's not just full jump scare at your face. He does, I will say, he does do the kind of cheaper, just appears and then loud noise scares. Those aren't my favorite, but it's okay because he actually mixes some practical, spooky horror in there that requires no loud noise, no sudden, just in your face. He does some good subtle stuff that I really, really like, and it's the kind of horror that I want to see. He's also very talented at creating an ambiance, a nice spooky kind of atmosphere. Bly Manor compared to Hill House, it's not as scary. Like, yeah, there are some jump scares and scares in general, but it's more of a case study on the people. It's more about the people. You get to learn about all the characters within the storyline, which shows that he has range for directing. It's not just cheap scares and cheap thrills. It's legitimate dialogue and how to direct someone to move around a room and go around a scene. I really do wonder, though, because I know he enjoys using the same actresses and actors in his stories. I wonder if he will bring in those same people to do this movie. It'll be a thinker, that's for sure. So yeah, I truly don't think any fan of the Exorcist movies, the original ones, have anything to worry about, or just remake haters in general, or fans of the horror genre in general. We're good. Mike Flanagan, he's got our backs. He has your back. He has the Exorcist's back. He doesn't want this to fail, okay? And if you have any doubts about this guy directing a movie like this, once again, please go watch his stuff. Watch Hill House, watch Bly Manor, watch Midnight Mass. But please, go check those out before you give your opinion based on this. I was excited to hear that he was directing these because I've seen his work. And you know what? If I wasn't excited and I've seen his work, hey, that's fine too. We all have opinions. But just check him out before you wreck him. Okay? Check him out before you wreck him out. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like down below and comment your opinions and your thoughts on this subject matter. Do you think that Mike Flanagan will do a good job? Why or why not? Let me know down below. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It very much helps me and shows me that people want to see more. People want more content. So more will be produced. But anyways, as always, I will see y'all in the next video.